good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Oh, that was a weird bit of a. I think it's fine. It seemed like the music was a little bit off, but it seems to be working fine now. Here, I'll turn it down a bit. Um, yeah, there we go. I just want y'all to be able to hear me somewhat clearly. But yeah. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? You doing good? This is good. This is good. Yeah. Man, this morning at gosh, it was like 8:30 or something. Which, I mean, I'm trying to start getting up at 8 o'clock, but like I was wanting to sleep in this morning. Um, and I had these maintenance workers come into my apartment, and I was expecting them yesterday. I wasn't expecting them today, so I was like, so like I am like actually asleep, and then all I hear is maintenance. They just shout throughout the apartment just to, because they knock and they will come in, like if we're not here. So I think they assumed we weren't there, and so I'm walking out there. I slap on some clothes and walk out there, and just yeah. Anyway, it was interesting, and it was certainly one way to start off a morning. That's for sure. I don't know. So I'm just kind of weird on energy right now. Uh, yeah. Anyway, so a bit of housekeeping real quick. Just to talk about the current state of the streaming and whatnot. Um, I do have a lot of fun playing Zelda, I'll admit, and I will continue to do that. But after yesterday, I realized that streaming that for that long took a lot of energy out of me. As I had mentioned, I am classically a introvert, so expending a lot of social energy all at once can be draining for me. So so in future streams, I'm not going to be as energetic, so to speak, but it's still gonna be a great time. We're still gonna have a chill, good time, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Um, and yeah. One other thing, I am currently setting up stuff to have CloudBot working, but I have disabled it currently. So you may have noticed that you do earn loyalty points or whatever. I thought I had enabled something to allow you to use those. Turns out I didn't, or I didn't enable the right thing. So I'm starting to add stuff to the store to allow you guys to play like different sound effects and get different like perks and whatnot. And still trying to figure out what those would be. If you have any suggestions for any kind of stuff that I could give you guys, so to speak, any kind of like commands or sound effects or whatever, or stuff that you would want me to do, please let me know. I'm sure that would be a lot of fun to enable that for you guys. But it's still in process. So I think because I have it turned off, that you guys won't be earning points right now. Yeah. So, but to make up for that, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and give all of my current viewers a good 500 points. There you go. I just did that. So yeah, that'll make up for that fact. Yeah. With that being said, let's get back into what we were doing before. Also, I will note for this stream, I will not be listening to the lo-fi music. Obviously, I still have it playing for you guys because it's enjoyable and it creates a chill atmosphere. But for me, I like listening to it, but listening to it every day, all the time, and it is the same playlist, I'll admit. And although it is shuffled, it continues. Um, and it only has like, how many songs does it have on it actually? It has 300 songs, so it's like that's a really good amount. So you're not going to hear, the same song. So it's like a total of it's over 11 hours of music. So like you're not going to hear the same song from multiple streams if it does it right, which is funny because I'm sure I've heard the same song multiple times sometimes. But yeah, instead, I guess you might have seen it there. I'm just listening to my own personal music. So you will see that pop up on the top from time to time. Don't worry too much about it. I've tried to make it go onto the secondary monitor before. It doesn't work exactly, and I'm not sure why, but it's whatever. But yeah, and then if I like skip through a bunch of songs, you'll also see that. But yeah, so where were we last time? So if I remember correctly, I think we got our camera set up and our movement set up, at least in a way that matters. Yeah. So what we did not do... Well, first off, this is kind of a weird thing. So we didn't get the rotation set up, and we also have yet to implement a jump, which we tried to do here, I remember. Let's see. It was if they are grounded, if they are grounded. Also, I realized I attached the reset to the wrong thing. It actually needs to be attached to true, I believe? No, wait. Yeah. So, whenever they are grounded, the first step should be to activate this, and only after I think how this is calculated is that it does this flow, and then once this flow is all the way through, then it calculates the second one. So I'm just going to do that for now. And then false goes down to that. So yeah, when they are not grounded, meaning when they are in the air, their Y speed is -20. Which has worked so far. I'm going to try something real quick. I'm going to put him way up here and then kind of see how quickly he falls down. Okay, I wasn't able to see that properly. I'm just going to put him way up in the air. Basically, I don't want a constant speed. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about. He's just falling down at a constant rate. Okay, so for that, what we need an acceleration. So I don't actually think we need any of this. Move that back. Okay, so I don't want a constant speed, I want an acceleration, and to do that we actually have to add a force. So I think what I can do is do a kind of thing where when you hit the jump button, it gives you a force upwards. But then otherwise, other than that exact moment, it gives you a force down at the speed of gravity, which I believe is like 9.8 something. Actually, there is a thing in here that allows us to see that. Physics, gravity, 9.81. Hey, I was pretty dang close. So yeah, and what's nice about Unity is you can actually change how the gravity works, like which direction it's in and all that. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with that, and it's really interesting. Okay, so I'm not even sure if we can detect whether he's grounded yet, or even if that's like a thing that we can do. So first off, I'm going to... Oh, this is the episode. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, it's already doing that. Okay. So I'm going to set him on the ground, at least as close to the ground as I can get. Okay, this is a lot farther out than I thought. Okay, so it does look like at 0 it is on the ground. So let's adjust that manually. And let's see when it detects it. It doesn't. I don't think it ever detects when it's grounded. One thing that's weird, and I'm pretty sure this is the case, when so like he's up in the air, right? If I turn off character controller, he'll drop down like a rock. So like character controller seems to deactivate gravity in terms of rigid body, which is dumb for one. I wonder if I can replace this to move towards. We need the current position, don't we? So it's taking the horizontal and vertical, it's multiplying it by the speed, transforming the vector, and its current target. We just need get position. That might work. Let's just set max delta to 1 and see what happens. Whoa, wait a second. Right. I forgot. Set position. Rigid body set position to that. Next to that. Okay, we'll turn character controller off for this purpose. Okay, good so far. He rotates fine. Ah, I see. Okay. So it is wanting to set our position correctly. We want the target to be whatever it is plus whatever we want to move it on. So I'm going to take this, add vector 3, add that vector 3 there. Okay, now it should work, maybe? Still no. We're getting the right directions though, so that's something. Okay, what's happening here? So okay, so our addition is working, so to speak. I think. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the per second. Okay. The per second is making it super tiny. So we need to do that and then make this per second. That should do it. So it's basically moving, like, not at all. Hey, okay, that's promising. That's extremely promising, actually. Uh-oh, we're still moving. We are still moving. Oh, that's interesting. It's spiraling towards 0, 0, 0. I think why that is because we need another one of these. Okay, so do that into that. Yeah, because transform vector transforms our local position into global positioning. Yeah, I think that should work. Should. So we don't fly off into space. Okay. And we don't... You know, I should have expected that. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, that's really interesting. So maybe we don't want that. But then if we have this, then we get the spiral problem, right? Yeah. Okay, so what if we just removed this entirely? I know this won't work, but I want to try it. Ah, then we get the whole global situation where wherever we move, if we press up, then we go forwards in terms of global space. Okay. Why? Now I'm thinking, why do we have the move towards? let's just set the position to wherever we need to be. That work? Oh man. Wow, okay. Ooh. What is our speed anyway? It's 10. What if we set it to 1? Okay, why does that happen though? That's what I'm curious about. So it feels like it's doing the same problem as before, actually, where like it's spiraling towards the center or something. So then what if we just connect those? Ah. Okay, okay, this is progress, actually. Because this is detecting that we want to move in this new position. Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. So maybe we do want this, but we replace this with get local position. Maybe that'll help. Whoa. Okay, maybe not. It's not even... Oh. There we go. What if we just do that? That's... Okay, okay. So it is actually moving on world space again. It just so happens that the camera is rotating and rotating the character appropriately, which is kind of funny now that I think about it. Okay, so we are now currently moving in world space, but we are moving at a speed which is fine. If anything, actually, we want this per second. Come on. Really? does not matter how fast I put it? Huh, okay. Maybe I need to put the per second here. With the speed, instead of adding it to the local position. Ah, there we go. That's something. It's a bit jittery though. Okay. Now, what would happen if I put these together? Would we get a similar thing as to before? I mean, probably. We only changed it per second. Hey, look at all that glitchy mess. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. I got it. What if let's try putting it here. Honestly, sometimes game development is just this. It's just trying different things, experimenting until it somehow works, and at which point you don't know why it works, but it does. Okay. Maybe this is the wrong thing that we need. Let's see. But if I put it like this, then... Right, we're moving in global space. But we want forwards. Curious what this does. I doubt I set that up right. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if that would work, but I had to try. I wonder if I took this forwards, like whatever forwards is, I multiplied it by whatever this value is, then we would get a proper local forwards, right? Supposedly. Let's just move this to the side for now. Need to multiply. And we want scalar, or no, we want generic. That way we can multiply the both of these. Now I'm curious what this is, so I'm going to track it. It'll be a vector 3. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing with the horizontal, except, let's see, WD is right. So we need a right, and we need get right. Need a multiply. And then we need another variable called right as a vector 3. Connect to that, connect to that. Okay. And now we should be able to track both of these. Aha! So now you see. Interesting. Okay. So what's interesting about this is that the forwards metric is correct, but the get right thing over here isn't doing anything. That might be because it's... Actually, I'm not even sure. But it's not similar to get forwards. That's because it's a vector 3, not a transform. Hold on. Transform. Get right. There we go. That's what I need. Okay, and there we go. Now we've got our proper values. Okay, so we can get rid of these values now. These variables. Oh, shoot. Don't get rid of jump height. Not yet. Okay, so we've got our normalized values, so we don't need either of these. I don't think. Maybe we do. Okay, what we need to do is we need to add these two as vector 3s. Multiply it by the speed. And get rid of that. Have the speed be per second. Actually, what we can do instead is just, well, no. Let's leave it how it was. Because we don't want to affect the y-axis, so we're not multiplying everything. We just want to affect the x and z. Sorry, not x and y, x and z. And once we multiply those, then we have our direction and our speed. What we then need to do is figure out where we are and then add that on. And I think we can just do get position, not get local. And then we'll just set our position to that. Cross our fingers, but this isn't going to work probably. We'll see. Wait. Oh my gosh, it just works! Oh, baby, yes. Let's go. We can turn, we can move, we can run. Everything is hunky-dory now. The one thing that I'm noticing is that we're a bit jittery in the camera angle. I'm curious as to why that is. See, we've got our follow target. It really shouldn't be moving at all, especially if it's attached to the main frame. Also, we don't need this character controller anymore. At least not yet. Actually, let's keep it, because we might need it in the future. Possibly. Because the nice thing about character controllers is, like, you can set the slope limit and all that, and yeah, it's all good. All good stuff. And actually, if I wanted to, I could still use character controller here. And just have that set to there. And it should still be fine. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, enable it before, and now let's play. Well, that worked. Can I ask what went wrong? Oh, you know what? I bet it's the thing where if we start at 0, then we don't move. No, we still move. I'm wanting to say that it's exponential. Like, we're telling it to move in this direction, but what we're actually feeding it is the position that we're at. So it's the difference between set the position and move this quickly in this direction. So for this, we might actually be able to circumvent this whole equation and just give it this, maybe? Yeah, kinda. It's jittery. Like right here, for some reason. I'm wanting to say it's because of the per second, but like, really? Hold on, I'm gonna get us in camera view real quick. Or in scene view. I'm gonna move my character over here. Okay, now if we move sideways, ideally we would just be going in some form of a circle, which we kind of are. This would make a tighter circle. And this would make a much longer circle. So it kind of works. I think it's the per second that's kind of slowing us up. But we do need the per second, unfortunately. Because otherwise, like, if we have an unstable frame rate, then like... So basically the player would be moving at different speeds depending on if they were playing at 60 frames per second as opposed to 30 frames per second. Which is obviously something that we do not want. Goodness. Yeah. Music's still doing fine, guys? Alright. I hope it is, at least. 'Cause I do upload these archives to YouTube, so I would hope that they work good. What's the output here? Oh, collision flags. Interesting. What I'm really curious about is why the character controller is so jittery. I mean, I know why. It's... Excuse me, it's the per second. Ooh, goodness. I am tired. Man, and I have work today too. Oy. Hopefully it won't be too busy though. It's a random Tuesday. We don't usually get busy until the weekend, so we're probably not going to do too much today. Oh, I work at a grocery store, by the way. Been there since like early November. I mean, here's the thing. If we take off the per second, then, you know, when we play, it'll work fine. Might actually... Okay, well... We just go extremely fast. Yeah. But when we put on the per second, that's when we actually slow down. Because per second, baby. I wonder if there's something online that I can look up. Unity, Delta time, how to not be jittery. I don't know. I'm gonna look up how to use Delta time for. And Delta time is the way to say per second. Per second is like the human naming for it. I'm gonna use Delta time for movement. Wait, so what would happen if I put on Delta time for this? I have a feeling I know what will happen, but let's see if it makes it any smoother. Just in case, you know? It's still pretty jitter. Well, Actually, it's not as bad. The camera's jittery, but the actual character really isn't. Here, let me fix some aspects of the camera real quick. What if I do same as follow object, maybe? What does that do? Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we want that. I think POV would be in front, right? Oh, this is weird. Hard look at? So it doesn't, like, dampen? Let's try that for the others. I have a feeling it's the dampening, or the damping thing. Yeah, okay. I need composer on each of these. And then I think we just need Y and Z dampening just turned off, at least for now. There we go. try doing something different with the rotation. Here we go. Let's see if that helps any, or just completely breaks it. Honestly, it's a 50-50 shot, you know? Interesting. Rotation. I'm gonna try and track this. I am really confused by this. It's constantly updating this stuff. It doesn't seem like the max degrees delta is doing anything. It just seems like it kind of rotates on its own, like in random intervals. It just decides to change. Wait a second. We're never setting its rotation. We're just telling it to... Wait, are we? Maybe. Maybe this would do the trick? No, it does the same thing. Curious. I'm honestly not sure how coordinations work. But, you know. I'm gonna look up how this works. Unity, bolts, rotate towards. Perfect. This thing is so quick, but it doesn't show me anything. Okay, so what he's doing in this tutorial is when he presses a mouse key, goes through a branch, if it is true, when you rotate it along mouse Y. Oh, wait. So you rotate it via the input axis of the mouse? That's interesting. This guy doesn't actually show a lot, which is unfortunate because that kind of ruins a lot of stuff. Old visual scripting character controller. Okay. Okay, this guy is doing a little weird. Okay, but this guy doesn't. Dang it. He explains movement, but he doesn't explain the camera. Okay, but there was something in there that might help, maybe. So I'm gonna go back a lot, if I can. Oop. Okay, right there. And then instead of using update here, I'm actually going to use fixed update, which is basically forcing it to like do it. I don't know. It does it like good or something. Ooh. Uh-oh. We are slowly being lowered into the ground. That's not what we want. Dang. This is not what I expected. Huh. Is it because of the per second? Well, this is great. Okay, we're just gonna go back to what we had before. Make sure this is still working. Yep. Okay, this is still working fine. Kind of. I'm not sure why the camera doesn't follow properly. I'm honestly very tempted to just... I don't even know. Is there any other kind of thing? Clear shot, fixing camera, dolly track. I don't know. Set that back to 3 and 300. I doubt that'll do anything, but it's worth a shot. Lock to target with world up. That's not going to follow him though, is it? Wait. Why is that happening? Is that because of this whole set rotation thing down here? Wait, what was that last one I connected to? Oh, the is grounded stuff, okay. What if we didn't mess with that? Can we just... What in the world? What is it doing? What and why is it doing that? I'm not even doing anything. It's not moving. Is it because of the dead zone? It really should not be moving like that. Why is he rotating? Hold up. Why is the character rotating? The character's rotating. Why is he rotating? There's nothing telling him to rotate. Except for get right and get forwards. But that's being multiplied by 0 right now. Then multiplied by 10, which is still 0. It's outputting a 0. I'm very confused. Is it because of this? I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. No. Wait, the character's still rotating. Wait. Why is he still rotating? Hold on. I have an idea. I'm going to get a different animation in here. I need an animation that's pretty still. I should have made that idle animation when I had thought of it. You know what? That'll do. He's still rotating at seemingly random intervals. Oh, that's interesting. When I apply root motion... Oh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, right, I never updated that. Okay, so do that.
Now it should work. Okay, he's rotating. I'm noticing just a bit of jitteriness whenever I yeah. Show cam first trim. Oh, do fixed update. Let's see if fixed update fixes that problem. It might not. Ah, it made it worse. Nice. How about late update? Ooh, that's pretty smooth. Oh. Not quite. Maybe the dampening or whatever is actually useful. Let's try increasing dampening. Oh. So that's a dampeningist. Is there a way to like switch this to default? There we go. Follow target, look at the follow target. Okay, let's just test to see if it works on default. See if there are any problems there. Well, kinda, yeah. Yeah, it seems like there are quite a few problems, honestly. Quite a few. First off, we need to change our heights back to normal. which is unfortunate. Just gonna adjust these real quick. Let's actually zoom out a little bit more. At 0. Yeah, let's put it there. Really curious what look ahead time does. This setting will instruct the composer to adjust its target offset based on the motion of the target. The composer will look at a point where it estimates the target will be this many seconds into the future. Note that this setting is sensitive to noisy animation and can amplify the noise, resulting in undesirable camera jitter. If the camera jitters unacceptably when the target is in motion, turn down the setting or animate the target more smoothly. Oh, right, I forgot to invert the axes. What in the world happens here? Does Ybot move weirdly? Wait, yeah, he is. What in the world? Oh, interesting. That's so weird. It really does seem like the get right and get forward functions affect his movement in some way, which is dumb. Hey, it's Death2345. Yeah, so it's actually pretty, well, I shouldn't say easy, but like, yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I mostly do this because, so I don't have to like clean myself up every time that I stream. I could just turn it on and I can stream and it looks fine. But yeah, thanks. I did actually get this commissioned, but I was also able to make one myself, which it's not great, but I'll show it off here. So this is how I used to look. And this is the avatar that I had made myself, which, as you can see, is fairly similar in some regards, but very different in others. For one, I don't have glasses. But yeah. The program that I use, though, is called VC Face. That's V and then C as in like you see something, and then face. That's a little far out. That's something like there. Okay. But yeah, and then to get the avatar that I used a program called Vroid, which is it's a free software that you can use to create your own avatars like this, and it does take a bit of artistic skill. Obviously, because I got this commissioned, I did have to pay money to an artist. But as you can see, like, I still was able to create a decent avatar if you know what you're doing and you know how to work with like textures and stuff. It's pretty cool. But yeah, thanks. Hope you are enjoying the stream and the music and the chill atmosphere. Gosh. You'd really think that this would be a lot simpler than it is. Do we even need those? I'm curious if we even need that. Or we'll just get the access. Oh, right, set variable has to do that. How about now? Oh yeah, that totally works. Still having the same problems though. I'm sure that if I did this, then it would go back to what it used to be, being we move on global space rather than local space. But I just want to see what happens. Yep, as predicted. We move fine otherwise, but we move in global space. What was that? I'm gonna watch this one video again. Oh, right. He attached the camera rotation to the mouse Y input axes. Interesting. Oh, I just realized. Is chat not showing up? I'm gonna send a test message real quick. Oh yeah, it shows up. Weird. I know there's a way to, like... I can click on always show messages. Sending out another test message. Okay, now if I did that right, that message should not go away. Which I don't think it will. What's weird is that the other one actually like went away pretty quickly when I think about it. Jeez. So like if I shoot a test, like now I'm curious, you know, how long is it gonna stay? I don't know, something like that. I'll leave it as it was. That's fine. Next one. Oh, did I accidentally change this? Oh, no, I didn't. I gotta make sure my Spotify's still going. Yeah, I'm actually listening to different music right now. I like the lo-fi, but sometimes I get a little bored of it and want to listen to my own stuff. Come on, give me something poppy. Yeah, okay. We need... I want just to have a simple solution for this, but it's so hard. What? Okay, here's an idea. What if I got my local position, right? And then I just added on no. Wait, maybe. Okay, so I have this vector 3 of what my position is. And then I can add it to another vector 3. Haha, yeah. Sorry, but I got that troll just yesterday. If you do decide to donate, that will happen. So, sorry. Oh man, you should have seen it though. If you go to my highlights, like it's sometime during my Zelda stream yesterday, but somebody got me hard by donating like $100 and then $1,000, and I was like, oh my god, man, you are so cool, you're the greatest. And he trolled me hard, but yeah, unfortunately you are a day late to the party. But hey, thank you for watching the stream anyway. I hope you enjoy yourself. Okay, how and why did we get 2 of these? So I need to create a new vector. Create vector 3. That's not exactly what I wanted. Oh. That's interesting, but that's not what we want. Here we go. Okay. Set the horizontal for X and the vertical for Z. And then we are going to add these two. We're going to add our get local position to the horizontal stuff. And actually, we're going to do this after we multiply all of that by our speed. So we're going to take this back. And then after we multiply it, we're going to add it. But that'll be after the per second, I believe. Good old per snickety. And then we'll add that to move? No. No, because that's the motion that we want. So this would be the equivalent of setting the position. Do we want to subtract the two? No, we would just want, wait, so then, okay, to be honest, I'm not even sure what, get local position indicates. Like, I know it's your local position or whatever, but like, how is that different from global positioning, you know? So this is the local position, right? I'm actually going to take a look at this online. Unity, local position versus position. Local position is the position of the game object with respect to its parent object. Transform. Position is the position of the game object in respect to the root. Within local space of game object, the center is always 0, 0, 0. Okay, so get local and get position has no difference to us. Which is unfortunate. Oh, yeah, this one. Unless there's no way that this is going to work, but it's worth a shot. Oh, no. No. Okay. Man, I always struggle with the simplest things, you know? Like, I have this get access raw and all, and it should work. Like, I just want to be able to move relative to things. So, okay, I want to take my current position. Well, then I should just be able to just do move, right? But if I do that, then it's going to be towards world positioning and not global positioning. So I need to determine the direction in which I want to go based off of the rotation of my character. So if I'm rotated 90 degrees, then okay, so then there should be a way to do that, right? How to move how to move a player based based on camera angle. Okay, so you track the y-axis of the camera. Wait, what? Direction is the red arrow that should be the trying to figure out. There's a forum that I'm reading through right now. Yeah, get access camera facing. It's a new vector 3 horizontal vertical. Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay, what does this say? Okay, so you track the camera angles, the angle of the camera, the angle the camera is facing, and then we get the axis for horizontal and vertical. We put those into a vector 3 like we have, and set the y as 0. Yeah. We rotate them around y, assume your inputs are x and z. Turned inputs. We need a quaternion.euler, and we multiply it by our inputs. What? Okay. So I'm gonna try something. This, I don't know. It might work. Might not. I have no idea. So after this, supposedly what we are supposed to do is take a quaternion Euler. It should be returns a rotation that rotates z degrees around the z-axis, x degrees around the x-axis, and y. Okay, so then we take this and we get our camera rotation value and plop that into the y-axis, and then we just multiply these. Probably in a generic. Like that. And then we just set that as the motion? There's no way that this can work, right? There's no way. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. Oh, wait. I know why I'm not getting anything. Because we have our horizontal and vertical not connected right. Let's just get rid of these. Because we don't need them. Okay. The multiply cannot be applied to vector 3 and quaternions. Okay, that's fine. No, maybe we need to set the Euler angles. Like that. Draw this out so we can set the Y. Bring that into there. Okay. Maybe this will work. Maybe. Cannot be fetched dynamically and must be assigned. Oof. Rip, okay. So then what is that? Wait, maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. We need a vector 3. Okay. And this is going to be our eventual goal. We need something to do with the Euler angles. Plop that in there, and let's see if we can extract this, and then get Y. Wait, we don't even need to do that. You can just put it in there like that. Okay, that's not gonna work, but we'll see. Excuse me. Cannot be applied to operands of type Unity Engine Vector 3 and Unity Engine Vector 3. That's some classic BS right there. I'm calling BS on that. That ain't fair. That ain't fair at all. I'm sorry, do you see this? Operator multiply cannot be applied to operands of type Unity Engine Vector 3 and Unity Engine Vector 3. That's some... Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I think I can do this, actually. Multiply Vector 3. There. Now will you work? Okay. Okay. We are not moving, though. Okay, I probably should have expected this. Still, though. does that mean? Need a vector 3. Look for static anim complete. Turn your player so the blue axis is facing the same direction as the blue axis on the camera, then drag and drop the camera onto the player. Now when you move the player, the camera will follow and stay behind the player. That's not exactly what I want. Or wait, is it? Wait. No. Because I want it to be independent, but I move the character next to all the type in the direction it's facing. When the game runs, my character moves in the vector 3-4 direction. However, if I rotate him to a point and I try another solution. Wait, what is this over? I would like a third-person controller, please. Create vector 3 per second speed. Multiply. Movement translate. Mouse X, mouse Y. Okay. Oh, he's just setting up the camera, isn't he? Yeah, but how do you move? Like, wait. Yeah, now that does not solve my problem. Your horizontal needs to set the rotation. Well, that form didn't help me any. Transform local rotation. I know that's not going to help with anything, but how to rotate a vector 3. That rotate a vector 3 direction. So I keep on seeing things about multiplying the vector. The Gordanian rotation, there's that. Multiply those two? It's on the left side. Wait, so then... No, wait, maybe? There's no way that this would do it, right? Right? It's still gonna return as an error. It's not? Wait! That was it? Hold on. That's not fair. That's not fair. Oh my gosh, and it's super smooth. Kind of. Basically. That's not fair. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, first off, we're gonna save this real quick. Goodness. But like, okay, this is what I'm upset about. So, it just told me, okay, so you know how when you are doing, math, okay, and you're multiplying. So let's say you have your values A, and you want to multiply it by B, okay? And that equals a value of C, right? Isn't it also true that B multiplied by A also equals C? So like if we did 3 multiplied by 5, that equals 15. And if we did 5 multiplied by 3, that also equals 15. But what this operation and all that is telling us is that because it's two different kinds of things, because it's this quaternion multiplied by these Euler angles or whatever, I don't even know, that if we do it like this, then it's correct. But then if we do it the other way around, if we have the Euler angles go out in front, or whatever, then this is incorrect. And I'm like, that's not fair. That goes against everything that I knew about math. Don't save. Well, all right. Well, that worked. Yep. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we did not get to the part of the video that I wanted to get to, being jumping. Like when we started this stream today, I wanted to be able to program in a jump, Gosh, you can barely hear that. Yeah, I might have had it a little too soft, but that's okay. I don't want it to overpower my own voice, so but I still want to be able to hear it. Oh, you know what? I can turn it down and then just turn up my volume. There we go. So yeah, at the beginning of the video, I was like, okay, we're gonna be putting in a jump today, and then I got all caught up in making movement right and stuff, and how it wasn't working correctly. And I thought it'd be an easy fix, and it wasn't, and it took 2 hours to fix, and here we are. But that's okay. Honestly, though, like, we got it in the end. It was weird and stuff, but we got it. So, yeah, tomorrow when I come back in, we are going to do the jump, because this actually works now. We're also going to organize this code a bit, because it is quite messy. And I want to be able to actually read it later, if I ever want to come back to this. Yeah, and this is actually a pretty simplistic setup, all things considered. All that we have is that, I'll actually full screen this here. So we have our two get axes raw things. And this basically is detecting whether we are moving forwards, backwards, left, and right. We take those, we apply the vertical inputs to the z-axis and the horizontal inputs to the x-axis. We then multiply that value, because we created a new vector 3 here, we multiply that by whatever our speed is. But because our speed is just a float, we apply that float, or this number, to the x and y, or the x and z. And then we multiply those two together. We multiply it instead of adding it, because say we want to make the speed like 10 or something. If we added it, then our speed would always be 10, meaning we would always be moving 10. And And since the get axis raws are from 0 to 1, it's basically telling it whether it's on or off. Do I move at 10 or 0? And that's pretty as simple as it is. We then have a per second on here, which is kind of just precautionary. It is there so that depending on how long the frame takes to render, that will determine how far we actually move. It's a nice thing to put on to make your animations a lot smoother, and to make it so that no matter if you're at 60 frames or 30 frames, that you're always going at the same speed. After that, we do the most weird thing of this entire setup, is that we are multiplying it by a quaternion Euler angle based off of camera rotation. Now, to go over that real quick, first I'm getting this variable from over here, which is basically, well, okay, I'm getting it from my camera. Basically, I'm tracking what the camera's Y rotation is, or Y value is in the rotation, and I'm taking that, and I'm putting it into a quaternion. And the difference between quaternion and Euler angles, or normal vector 3 angles, I'm still not quite sure. I honestly don't know. I think that it's just, like, the quaternion is the rotation around, and the vector 3 is just the positioning. But then there's also the actual angles, and I'm like, I don't know, and I don't know. It's something that I don't fully understand. But we have this, and we multiply it to basically say, okay, say we are going forwards at 10 speed. If we did not have the quaternion Euler angle, all that stuff there, then it would just move us forward as according to the world, not according to where our character is facing. So say we're faced off to the right, or that's to the right at 90 degrees. Instead of moving forwards 10 at 90 degrees, we would move forwards 10 at 0 still. But because we multiplied our input by the quaternion, we were able to angle that properly. So instead of moving along the angle of 0, we move along the angle of 90. And then we take all of that, and from there, this little line right here holds our proper value to how fast we want to move and in which direction. And then we apply that to character controller move to just tell it, on this frame, we want to move this far in this direction. And that's basically it. It is still a lot, but yeah. And then this little thing here is just telling it, hey, whatever the camera rotation is, go ahead and set your rotation to it so we're facing forwards. And what I'll be doing with that... This might actually mess some stuff up now that I think about it. Oh, no, it won't. Yeah, so at least I hope it won't. So what I'm wanting to do next is you'll notice that whenever I move, like if I move to the side or if I move back or whatever, he doesn't rotate in that direction. And that'll be an interesting challenge, actually. Oh, also, I forgot, we need to add one more thing. We need to normalize this value. And normalizing makes it so that we don't move our speed in terms of a square. Like, we don't move faster if we move diagonally, basically. We move in the same direction. Or the same speed, no matter if we're moving orthogonally versus diagonally. Yeah, there we go. And this will help whenever we have a controller in here too. That way it feels like we are actually, moving as we should. One thing that I don't like right now is that the camera, okay. Well, I guess it's fine for the most part. Basically, I don't want the camera to have drag to it, so that whenever I move right, and if I just hold down the right button, he will eventually walk around the camera. I don't really want that, but I don't know how to do that. I think it's Z dampening? I'm honestly not sure. It's one of those. And I'll mess with that at some point. But yeah, and with that, save. With that, I am going to end the stream here. As always, although I did forget it yesterday, I will leave on the music just for a little while longer for you guys to listen to. But I do have to go. I have to go to work, and I have to get ready for that. Yeah, so thank you all for coming. I will see you tomorrow about the same time. I always stream weekdays from 12 to 2 Central Time. And then on days that I do not work, which this week is going to be Wednesday and Thursday, and I also streamed yesterday, we are going to have bonus streams. And that is basically where, instead of working on Unity for the entire 5 hours that I do 2 hours of Unity like I normally do. I take a 30-minute break, and then I come back at 2:30, and then until 5:30 Central Time, I play a game of my choice. And currently, yesterday I was playing some Breath of the Wild. I think tomorrow I'm going to change my schedule and actually play some Dead by Daylight, because the new update is out. And what I mean by the new update is they got a brand new HUD, they got new animations, the clown is better, although I probably won't be trying out the clown because I don't have him yet on PC. I have all the killers on console though. And yeah, it's going to be a nice, fun time trying to survive. So yeah, look forward to that. If you want to see me in Unity, come at noon Central Time. If you want to see me play Dead by Daylight, come at 2:30 Central Time. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!